Welcome back, Ear and Heart.
Thank you so much for the raid, Grey Cat Cafe. Welcome, raiders, welcome. I'm finishing getting set up. It's my first stream in 2 weeks because I was just on vacation in Japan. But I will be ready in just a few minutes, and we're going to be going over the contents of the trip and having a good catch-up time. So welcome, 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 and stick around.
Tenshi 157 strong, glad you're back. Erin, wow.
짜잔! Oh. 짜잔!
Welcome back. Wow, thank you so much, everybody! Oh my god! Oh, wait, that's not supposed to be there. Teehee. Teehee, take that away. Teehee. Hi! Hi! Hi, 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 hi! I've missed you guys! Oh Welcome
my god,
back.
it's the apple
May
course!
I have more apples? Only got 3 today. Ear and bongo, ear and spin, ear and boomed.
Ah, hello everyone! Hi Ronnie, Polvo, Jaikon, Corgi, Guy, Kiara, and Chance, Elisar, Haji, Niao, Great Cat Cafe, and thank you again for the raid. Tomac, Arcid, Wapper, Mr. Tea Kettle, Cappy Barista, Myra, oh my god, Myra, hi, Reality, Press Ner, Thumb Frog, Ini, Timochi, Lon, Shirkle, Meta, Jens, Batros, Serpent, Starfire, hello, 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 hello! It's like I can still hear her. Oh, it's like we can still hear her. How is everyone doing? Oh my god! It's the apple cores! They're real! They're real and they're here! That's crazy! That's crazy! Hachi, thank you for the resub! Ronnie, thank you for gifting Miss Myra a sub! Press, thank you for the resub! Mr. Tea Kettle, thank you for the resub! Lon, thank you for the tier 2! Shurka for the 10! Gifted and Meta for the prime sub! Waffer, thank you for the resub as well! Only got 3 apples today, oh heck! How many apples do I have? 79. I guess I can spare a couple. I guess I could spare just a couple of them. Maybe. Maybe. I guess. How has everyone been? It's been 2 weeks. That's... I'm still having this weird time isn't real kind of thing going on where it feels as if no time has passed, but it also feels like a really, really, really long time has also passed. And I'm not sure which is real. I'm not quite sure which is real. 2 whole years, I know. Foxy, hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's been 7 hours and 15 days. Yeah, sorry I didn't stream immediately when getting back, but I've been dealing with jet lag and being
the biggest eepee. Just immensely, immensely eepee. I didn't really get hit with jet lag when we landed in Japan. Maybe because of the time that we landed / got to the hotel eventually. Maybe because there was a screaming baby next to Bear that whole flight. But it wasn't that hard adjusting to being there. But getting back has been a lot harder. I feel like I'm in the right time, but I'm so sleepy. Maybe it's both ways sleep deprivation finally catching up to me. Because when you have a trip like that and can't sleep on the long flight, it's sort of just like an extra 24 hours where you're go, 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 no rest. And then you don't get an extra night's sleep. I like reading the trip logs. Yay! Yay! Every night, every evening, I would settle in and write while Bear was like taking a soaking bath, which is a new habit that he has formed in Japan because our hotel had one of the deep tubs. And after the first night, I was like, come on, you want to soak in the big tub. And he caved in, and then he soaked in the big tub every single night after that because it's so nice to just sit in the water. It just feels so good, and that gave me a good time to write the blogs. I'm planning to read them later on, this way there won't be cliffhangers. True! Turns out he's still there in the big tub. I think he's probably gonna start taking at least like short baths here some nights. Like the days that he has to go into the office, I think he's developed like the relaxation ritual. Thank you guys for the hype train. Oh my god, check, hi! We missed you too! Hello, my phone autocorrected your name to Khiren. Check, hi! Hello! A lot of Steam controller, ooh! That's fancy! That's fancy, that's fancy! It's good to be back. It's good to be back. We missed the cats so much. The first week, we tried to adjust like our patterns of speech because when it's the two of us, when it's me and Bear, we'll say things as if we're speaking to the cats very frequently. Like if we have a thought and don't necessarily want to direct it at each other, we'll say it to the cats, like, Nova, did you know that the apple cores are super poggers? And we tried to cut that completely out of our manner of speech because mentioning them made us really, really sad. But as we kept going into the second week, we started thinking more and more like, we're getting close to the cats. We're getting closer to the cats, and it kept creeping back and back and back and back and back in. Wowie, that's a lot of souvenirs you got. Yeah, it is. Oh my god. Guys, I am the best suitcase packer in the universe. Bear didn't end up talking about how impressed he was at my suitcase packing ability and ability to get everything into our suitcases, but he should. He should, because it was impressive. And I don't talk about things about myself pridefully like ever, but I am the best suitcase stuffer in the world, and none of the fragile stuff broke. None of it. And we bought a lot of mugs and plates and cups and all of that stuff, and I packed everything and nothing broke. Praise me. Be proud of me. Khiren back finally, Myra! I missed you! Did you kiss the cats immediately? Yes. Yes. Once we rolled the suitcases back in, which was spooky to them because they are huge and heavy and everything was like, what's going on? Once we did that, we just stood there and let them sniff us, and they were purring so loudly, and they were nuzzling up against us so much, and they were meeping and murphing at us, and they were just desperate to be touched and patted and loved on, and they still are doing that, and I love them so much, and I give them kisses, and Also, speaking of souvenirs, part of today's stream is going to be me showing off some of the stuff with hand cam. I've got that set up, and hopefully I do a good job of not picking too many reflective things. We tried to sort of filter stuff, and then some stuff has already been put away in their new places to live. But yeah. I'm gonna show off some of the stuff that we've got. There's so many stuffed animals. Are you guys ready for the amount of stuffed animals that I got? Now I really need to get that daybed, because then they can actually become organized somewhere. I don't want them like on the floor. We're out of surface area for them in the plush room. So I really need to get that daybed and and organize them into loving, soft, cozy spaces there. Yeah. Plush room? Yeah. When we moved here, there was enough extra space that we've dedicated one room to essentially being the cozy place. That's where we have a couch, a kotatsu, and like almost all of our stuffies. Almost all of them. And I want to replace the couch with a daybed, which in function is a couch but longer, because it's there for lounging. And you know how if you push a bed up against the wall, you can use that wall to like line it with plushes and stuff and have them sit nicely there? I want that, but the daybed also has a headboard and a footboard, so it's like a couch with the armrests and backrest, except it's longer, so I can just line the whole thing with plushes and be cozy there. Yeah, that's the goal when I can get that daybed in the plush room. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. And the kotatsu is already great for napping in there. We got like twin bed sized mattress topper things. They're not mattress toppers, but they're the size of like twin bedding, and they're just a memory foam little teeny tiny mattress. And we've managed to fit those under the kotatsu so you can lay down comfortably. Yeah. Gremlin, hello! Thank you! Hello, welcome! I still have things to unpack from a surprise anime visit. Woo! Yeah, I'm not the best at unpacking quickly, but it drives Bear insane to have things not put away. Khiren yap. I know, a whole stream dedicated to me yapping? That's crazy. I wonder how badly my voice is going to die because I haven't been uber yapping for 2 weeks. That's a problem for future me. What was I saying? Yeah, Bear really likes to unpack stuff and find things, their new home and place. And I'm there like, I want to decompress. I want to sit and stare at the stuff and be like, ah, yes, the cozy, cool new things. But I don't want to put them anywhere because I just want to zone out and readapt. Yeah. If the boxes look nice enough, who needs shelving? Yeah! Preach it, preach it. I can't believe we're back. Wow. Wow. You are so real for that. It's not that I like things being messy, but it's that I'm okay with things being organized chaos. If I know where I left something and it's convenient to me, then it's okay for it to stay there even if it's not the right place. But that doesn't work for everyone, aka Bear, so I try to be good. Keyword is try. Keyword is try. ADHD in a nutshell, right? If it works, it works. If it works, it works. Bahama! Hello! Hello, thank you! It's so good seeing everyone. A new cleanup/organized game dropped this weekend. Librarian, tidy up the arcane library. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I wonder if Bear would like those kinds of games. Maybe they would just stress him out. Maybe they would just stress him out. I wonder if he'd get the satisfaction from it. Sorting books on the shelves. Oh, that's not for me at all. No, that's not for me. Oh, shoot, I haven't opened my drink from lunch. Hold on, moving microphone. I didn't want to super adjust my microphone's position, so you get a not very close to the microphone can open. Boss coffee? No. No. That's just a Coke Zero. God. I miss Japan drinks so badly already. Opening up a Koba with the boys. That's right. How's the Mitsuya cider stock? I wish drinks weren't so heavy. I mean, obviously we can't like bring them through airport security either, so that automatically, you know, fails that test. But I think I drank 19 Mitsuya ciders on the trip. I think something like that. But there was also all of the convenience stores had it listed as a new product, but there was this apple juice in a bottle, except it had like diced up apple throughout it, floating in it. And it was packed with the apple pieces. And it was so good. Oh, I drank so many of those too. Also, I ate a lot of pudding. I need to learn how to make Japanese style pudding because I'm already going through withdrawals. I'm going through withdrawals. I need a creamy, smooth, sweet little pudding with a slightly bitter caramel sauce, and I need it now! Now! I ended up doing like taste testing with Bear where we bought as many different brands and types of pudding as we could. It was so fun to compare them. Oh my god, Luna, hi! Hi, go! Welcome! French raid. Gasp. Le gasp. Welcome back. Thank you. It's good to be back. It's so good to be back. And thank you for the reshow.
Khiren yoink.
Khiren yoink. Thank you, TTS Brian. Thank you very much. Autistic Monkey, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, we're back. It's crazy. Oh, man. So we did so much walking because Tokyo and most of Japan is very walkable. Shocker, shocker. And like all you really have to do is walk to and from the closest station for where you want to go. And I think our most steps day was like 16,000 steps or something. But most days were like 12,000 plus. So we were doing so much walking. And near the end of the trip, we're going back to the hotel. And Bear says to me, you know, I'm gonna miss this.
EAO, welcome back.
Thank you. Go, go. So I'm gonna miss this. Just walking a lot of places. Why don't we walk when we're home? And I look at him and I say, one, because we live in and it's hot. Two, so we don't get stabbed. Three, so we don't get shot. And then we're just kind of, yeah. Yeah. So that pleasant habit dies as we return. Just a little gentle stabby shooty. Gentle. But getting stabbed and shot builds character. It sure does, but it also builds medical bills, and we already had one of those sitting in the mail pile waiting for me when we got back, so I'd like to avoid adding more of those for at least a little while, because we spent a good amount of money in Japan, and we've spent a lot on medical bills this year, and I'd like to stop doing that. Me wanting an electric scooter, then realizing I would be run over. Yeah. Speaking of electric scooter, I don't think that I posted this in the trip blog, but I got a video of it at the airport when we were leaving. So we entered and left Japan through Haneda Airport, and they have some electric wheelchairs, or I guess technically just chairs, but they have wheels, but they're not necessarily wheelchairs because they're, you know, self-propelled seating utilities. And apparently whenever you're done with one, you just get up and leave it, and the chair navigates itself back to where they begin, back to their resting area, back to port. So I have this little video of a chair rolling its way through the airport, navigating and just like chugging along, having the time of its life. I should figure out if I have a way to safely pull that video and like double check that it doesn't have anything personal. Let's see if I do share. I know you guys can hear that, sorry. And then, oh no, that's my stream. It did not copy the link. What the heck? arm. Share. Create link. Copy link. Those would be stolen for scrap. Yeah, but I mean, it's inside of the airport. Okay, if I crop this, then it should be okay. So let me do not make source visible while I work on this. This. And then crop it down to like just the video. Yay, this works. Jank, but it works. Here we go. There it goes. There it goes. Just chugging his way along. The first one we saw actually like was navigating corners and stuff. But that one was just rolling in a straight line. That's cute. It was really cute. It is cute. It is, isn't it? It is cute. But yeah, those were at the airport. And I'm like, man, that would never work in the US. That would never work. Stuntman high! There was also a vending machine at the airport, a Pokemon vending machine, and I don't mean like a drink machine. I mean one where you could buy Haneda Airport Pikachu plushes and stickers. Because of course there was. Where isn't Pokemon in Japan, right? Dar! Thank you for the hydrating posture check. Big stretch. And let me have some drink. Pika plush, yeah. Okay. I wanna like go over trip stuff with you guys. So, do you want to go through pictures with me first, or do you want to do hand cam stuff where I'm showing you the things we bought? What do you guys want? Plushies! Very specifically the plushies. Pics. Okay, so far pictures winning. Hand cam stuff sounds good. Please, oh my god, you guys are making it even. What the heck? We'll just do it in this order. So for the photos, I am going to go through the ones that I've posted on Discord in the trip blog, simply because those are curated to not include like our selfies and stuff in them. And like remove ones with our reflection. So this first picture is as we touch down in Japan. One of the first things that we see when we are there is the ANA Pokemon plane, the reflection trap. I know there are so many good pictures that have like a little bit of reflection, and I don't think that I need to worry really, but at the same time, like, you never know when someone on the internet is gonna be super crazy and deep dive through all of your stuff just to spite you for no reason. So we're gonna just play it safe. We're gonna play it safe. Yeah, a lot of like the pictures of the red pandas have a little bit of my reflection in them because their enclosure is behind glass. A lot of stuff I had to take like at slight angles to avoid my reflection, so it has like random other people, but that doesn't really matter because nobody knows who they are. When we got out of the airport, this was the Tokyo Metro station attached to it, and they had a bunch of Pikachu vending machines for drinks this time. The one story of the guy finding a location through some woman's eyeball reflection has forever made me cautious of anything reflective. Right? Monorail. The Tokyo monorail going from Haneda Airport. Yeah. And some people, I also try and avoid posting pictures like from outside my window or stuff, even if I keep out identifying details, because similar things, like there have been famous internet people who will post a picture and then people will go like, okay, well, the sun is at this angle and he posted it at this time of day and there's this kind of tree and this kind of grass. Who's that on the drink machine? Oh my god, is that Shohei Ohtani? Could it be? So yeah, like I avoid posting anything like that. And that's why I didn't show you guys the view from our hotel room until we had already left, because I know they're probably not in the apple cores and would most likely never see it, but there are people who could like completely check the angles of things and be like, they are on the 74th floor of this building, and like from this angle that means they're in this room. Like, what the freak? The GeoGuessr people, yes! Yeah! Who is Shohei? Shohei Ohtani is a famous baseball player. How do they calculate that? Well, in our case, we were in Tokyo and had a prominent view of Tokyo Tower. So if you like know where that is and can tell how high up we were, here, I can actually show the picture because we are not there and not in that hotel room anymore.
Well, of course, this is it.
So like you can see, we are higher than most buildings and we're in X direction. I know it's super foggy, but we're higher than most buildings and going in X direction. So, there are like 5 buildings of that height this way. So we know we're in this one. Yeah. But you can see half of Tokyo Tower in the fog when we were leaving. You draw a line on the map. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that hotel room window. Yeah. Oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and show these. This is cut into 2 parts because a guy stopped the elevator to get off on one floor. But this is like our 50-second elevator trip down from the hotel. Just sitting there in quiet. Our hotel was insanely good though. Yeah, the location was, and the view, and going, and then they were like, oh, I'm gonna get off on this floor, and I'm like, no, screw you. And then, and going. And underground. So that was our hotel elevator trip down. But yeah, we had a covered walk directly to a bunch of
different connected train stations from our hotel, which was super awesome.
Forgot this.
Oh, thank you for the resub, gents. Anyways, this is the view waiting for the Tokyo monorail. Just past the airport. It's so pretty. And they had horse racing posters there as well, which I thought was just so freaking funny. We did not end up going to any races, but I love the photoshopped guys, right? And they're right up there too. But again, now that we're not in that hotel room, I can tell you we also had a direct view to the JRA building, the Japan Racing Association building, which was just a crazy coincidence. We made it! This was us, our plane starting to land. What did I record audio for?
So I didn't take a picture of it because my hands were full and Bear's hands were full with all the other stuff that we were buying. But I don't want to forget to say this when I write up the whole thing later. We had Hokkaido milk soft serve ice.
Oh my god! Why is Hokkaido milk the most delicious dairy that exists in the universe? I don't understand. They must be the happiest cows ever. I never would have been able to conceptualize how different and amazing Hokkaido milk tastes compared to standard milk. TM. If I had not tasted it, it's mind-blowing. It blows my mind.
Welcome back, Khiren.
Thank you, Snapple. Thank you. Hokkaido milk is my new obsession. Hold on, I'm gonna Google how much would it be for me to replace all of my dairy intake with Hokkaido milk. Import. Let's see. There's somebody in San Francisco asking on Reddit. That's the US. Probably only in California. The Little Tokyo downtown LA has it in stock. Holy crap. Primarily through specialty Asian online retailers and platforms like Amazon. Is Hokkaido milk a type of ice cream or totally different? It's just milk from the happiest freaking cows in the world that live in Hokkaido, because it's actually supposed to be like optimal milk cow raising conditions or something. We bought even like a little carton of the milk not turned into ice cream or anything, and it was still that crazy. Okay, search Hokkaido milk. These are like baked goods and stuff. Hokkaido raw milk condensed milk? Hold on, now we're getting warmer. I want just like a carton of milk. How much do I have to shell out to acquire a carton of Hokkaido milk?
I'm not really seeing that as an option right now. Tragic. Tragic. Some stores near me serve it, but didn't know the appeal. Yeah, so we first had Hokkaido milk items in Tokyo Station, and obviously, as I said in the thing, I didn't get to take a picture because our hands were full with the soft serve, but there was a little shop that was Hokkaido Specialty Foods, and they had a soft serve machine, and we're advertising Hokkaido milk soft serve. Not like vanilla flavored, but just Hokkaido milk ice cream. And it blew our minds. It blew our minds. And then we had regular soft serve somewhere else later on, and it was good because it's ice cream, but oh, sorry. It was good because ice cream's good. But the Hokkaido milk one was on another level. Insane. Yeah, here we go. On the way back, I made a stop for a Hokkaido milk soft serve. We had only one because we just had lunch, but I immediately regretted that because I could have eaten 50 in no time flat. So here's pictures from Tokyo Station. So Character Street is a long hallway within the station that has character IP shops. There's the Pokemon store, there's the mini or petite Kirby Cafe, there's the Hololive store, there's a Dragon Ball store, there's Mofu Sand, there was Chikawa, like everything character you can find there. We waited in line for the Petite Kirby Cafe to open. Look at how freaking adorable everything is. Look at how cute they are. We didn't get this, but we could have gotten a Kirby cake. Look at the Kirby cake! It's so cute. Also, I lightly regret not getting this welcome mat, but I don't think that would be easy to bring back in a suitcase. But look how cute it is. Then at the Dragon Ball store, they had a whole bunch of life-size statues. They're really, really cool. They're really, really cool. Took a picture of the whole family at the Pokemon store. The Miku Cafe thing. Yeah, there was a lot of Miku everywhere. Look at him. Tokyo Station Pikachu. We bought that plush, by the way, the Tokyo Station exclusive one. We bought all of the exclusive Pikachus that we could. This was our lunch on our first day. Or this was my lunch. Then we also went to, I think this is the Pokemon Center Deluxe or DX. And they had these really, really awesome big painted walls right outside of the elevator for it. Nihonbashi, I think it was in there. Yeah. Oh, there were more pictures. Big Snorlax, Tokyo DX. Yeah, that was right. Look at him! And this was just a poster advertising Pokopia, but it was featuring the Goomster! So I had to take a picture. And we went to Tokyo Tower, because you can't go to Tokyo without going to Tokyo Tower. It's illegal. And then as you get closer and closer and closer and closer and closer, it gets taller and taller. Also, this hill, we're halfway up the hill in this picture, but this hill is a heck. We did a lot of walking in Tokyo, but this hill in particular, the last time I was in Japan 10 years ago, this hill was the worst, and this time it was also the worst. Screw this hill leading up to Tokyo Tower. I want to die when I walk up this hill. Anyways, looking up. Wow, it's Tokyo Tower. And then we got crepes at the creperie at the foot of the tower. Delicious. The Japan vlog was the only thing keeping me from being miserable. I was sick last week. I'm so sorry you were sick. Aww. I'm glad that you enjoyed the vlog though. It really made me happy that people were enjoying it. Oh hey, I recognize this from insert any Japanese post-apocalypse video game. No, you're supposed to say, I recognize that from Cardcaptor Sakura. I recognize that from Magic Knight Rayearth. I recognize that from any Mahou Shoujo series ever. Pretty view out from there. Couldn't see the vlog, I quit Twitter a year ago. Ah, it's on Discord. I made a dedicated Discord channel for it. Is that the Eiffel Tower? It's based on it, technically. And this is one of those views downward that you can get. We didn't go up to the highest floor, but it's still really high. Still really high. But the view is so nice because it looks out over, I think this is Chiba Koen, and you have so much beautiful greenery. So, oh, no, not from here, but it's so much beautiful greenery in the middle of Tokyo. And it's just really refreshing and pretty to look at. More pictures. We walked the whole perimeter and took pictures from like every angle possible. Just wait till you spot the taller tower in the distance. You mean that one? Right there, squints. That one? That's Tokyo Skytree. And then here was another look straight down. I had to like close my eyes and take this picture because I am afraid of heights. And the window floors scare me so badly. They make me feel nauseous looking down. So I like aligned it, glancing at the phone screen, and then like looked away and took the picture. That night, we kind of just walked around and found this almost hole-in-the-wall curry shop. And there were like maybe 8 total seats. And they were playing Lord of the Rings on the TV in there. But it was so good. It was so good. And we were the only ones in there for a bit, and then another group came in and a solo salaryman. And when the solo salaryman came in, we were like, yeah, we know we made the right choice now. This is the right place to be. I took 50 different pictures of this from the Kirby Cafe until I found an angle that didn't show reflections. It was a pudding, a strawberry pudding with a strawberry compote on the bottom, except we carried it around for a good while, so he got sideways. This was another Kirby Cafe treat. It is jelly, and it was really yummy. And then our hauls from Tokyo Station, we got a bunch of stuff at the Dragon Ball store.
And we got some stuff at a Ghibli store. We ended up going to like 4 different Ghibli stores over the course of the trip. And we got stuff from the Pokemon Center. I told you guys that we got the Tokyo Station Pikachu. There he is. There he is, there he is. This Pumpkaboo down here, I'll show it to you when I do the hand cam stuff. It came from, oops, sorry, punched my microphone. It came from a gacha machine, but on the back, there's a switch that makes the holes in the pumpkin glow. And it is so cute. It's such a good idea. And I wanted the Pumpkaboo and I got it on the first try. The Vulpix came from one with Absol and I did not get the Absol yet. More Pokemon stuff. More Pokemon stuff. More Goomies. This will be a recurring theme on the trip, is more Goomies. Yum. This was taken at, I think this was the Chikawa pop-up store that we saw. Goomy count? Like 5? Maybe? Maybe more? If you include things like card backs and stuff. Yeah, Chikawa pop-up store had so many cute things. I don't think I ever went back and took a picture of the big painted wall they had, which was a mistake. And this was at, what is it called? Solamachi, right by Tokyo Skytree. This is the bigger than Tokyo Tower. You have to look straight up when you are at the base of it. It's impossibly tall. Here we go. One more time. While someone coughs and dies in the background. And right attached to it is the Sumida Aquarium, which is amazing. And again, I took so many more pictures, but it's an aquarium. There's reflections everywhere, so oops. This is a pool of moon jellies with light being shown through them, and I could have spent like my entire day standing on the walkway above it like this. It was so pretty. It was so pretty. They had a lot of different jellyfish and some in really big tanks that you would just see them floating. It was awesome. And then we were there for feeding time for penguins. They were looking for Cookie, the penguin, who was off swimming and didn't want his food. And the other penguins really wanted... The jellies were beneath you. Yeah. So I'm standing here looking out over this pool. And there's a partially glass and see-through bridge and then partially floor with a little rail on the side. No, this was like seriously one of my favorite parts of the aquarium. And oh, here we go. Over here is the edge of the tank. You can see someone like walking by it from floor level at some point, I think. So we're just on a raised walkway above it. It's so cool. Anyways, penguins. And then they're keeping track of who gets how many fishies for their little penguin snackums. Then this was one of the really huge tanks. This is a massive stingray chilling on the bottom.
You can see the edge of the sea pancake kind of lifted here. There were two of them. Two ginormous rays. And a big shark. And these little guys, I forget what they are called. They are tiny little eels, and they burrow, and they weep out of the sand. Here we go. I got a really good video of them. I love these stupid little guys. Wiglet, that's Wug Trio. Oh, did you see him? Look at him go. I love these stupid little guys. They're adorable. I made us buy a plush of one at the aquarium store. I love these stupid little things. I love them so much. I took a picture with my hand next to it for ourselves for size reference. This is a huge pufferfish. Oh, ad break is about to run. We will be back in just a minute. I'm going to let people who don't have a sub or whose subs have expired over this time not miss out on anything. So we're gonna do a real quick BRB, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. Whee! should be over, so we can come back over here to the picatures. Anyway, yeah, big pufferfish. Big pufferfish. And a super chill penguin. I liked this guy a lot. He was omega chill. Honestly, the penguins were awesome. And this was another area of the aquarium that you had a lot of different height views. It was really, really awesome. There's also a cafe that I'll show some pictures of things
Welcome
from
back,
in just a
Khiren
second.
and Bear, Ear and Heart.
Baby Seal, thank you. It's good to be back. There was a cafe, and the seating is up next to the side of the tank, so the penguins can swim next to you when you're eating your snacks. More penguins. And you can see here, this is part of a walkway, and then it wraps around, and you're sort of at eye level with them. Then it comes down, and back here is where the cafe seating is. Penguins! Penguins! The ice in the penguin-themed drink is shaped like penguins. How cute is that? How cute is that? It's penguin ice! And they're on a little ice floe. I nearly cried when I realized it. It's so cute! And we got the seal castellas, I think they were. They're seal shaped and filled with crim. Look at him. It's so cute. And there was some other penguin themed treat that I didn't notice until we'd already made our order. And I'm really sad I missed out on it. I forget what it was. Is that a hunting horn? Yes. Yes. God, the packaging is so cute too. I love this aquarium. And he was just chilling while we ate. Just vibing with us. Just vibing with us. What? Does it get your seal of approval? Cutie pie little turtle. Really adorable. He was also just vibing. And look at the little stupid eels. They had so much merch for them. I bought one of these down here. And when I show those on the camera, you will get a sense of scale for how big this is, and thus how big these are. These are stupid big, and I really wanted one, but we couldn't get one. I really wanted them. I love these dumb, stupid eels. Then we kept walking through Solamachi. There was a shop with a bunch of HoloLive stuff. Here were some figures from it. I want those so bad. They'd be so good to snuggle. We couldn't get into the Kirby Cafe, but this is a painted wall on the outside of it. There was a line of people hoping to get through if someone like canceled their reservation too. We had unagi for lunch there. Not at the Kirby Cafe, but at Solamachi. There was a capybara that you could go pet. This was like an animal cafe. Was it technically a cafe? But almost like a mini petting zoo with a bunch of crazy animals. And there was a capybara! Then there was, I think this was the Jump store. A bunch of One Piece stuff as well. I finally got to try a Shine Muscat grape. And it was amazing. It was so good. Regular Muscat grapes and Shine Muscat grapes are different. They are. Oh, it was so good. Also, it was huge. Those are big grapes. We also got a very special fancy strawberry Daifuku for Bear. And at this Pokemon Center, Rayquaza is busting through the ceiling with Pikachu on his back. It's so cool. We went back here a second time because I needed to rebuy a Cardcaptor Sakura necklace that went missing. And we found it on the last day. It was under the couch. I don't know how it got under there. I think the cleaning person for the hotel must have knocked it under there by accident. But there's a shiny Rayquaza that I got a picture of later on in the trip. But it's so cool! And there was a little shop for the Kirby Cafe, and I was able to get a prepackaged little drink thing. I think this one was like the Waddle Dee Parade. Maybe? And the straw it came with had Kirby on it. It is so cute. And we could slide it off the straw, so we kept the Kirby and we can put it on our big boba straws if we ever use them for something. Then there was a Ghibli store again, and this one had a huge cat bus and a huge sleeping Totoro. Oh, I'll show you that in a bit too. But this doesn't show the scale of him very well, but he's massive. If you went to the Fancy Salt place, I did. Did you skip the Fancy Pickle Plum place opposite? Was there a... I must have missed it. I must have missed it. No. I did buy 2 Fancy Salts. I think one was for rice and one is a finishing salt. I wanted to buy like all of the salts and compare them, but you know, money. I pointed it out and she went, ah. Okay, I must have just been ADHD focused on crazy salts. I feel like the salt and umeboshi place belong together. I actually freaking love umeboshi as well, so I can't believe that I zoned past that. This, before I let it play, well no, I'll let it play because it's 2 minutes long. I'll turn off BGM. This is a giant clock installment on the outside wall of, is it Zero TV? Some Tokyo TV station in their building. And this was near our hotel. And every few hours, it on the hour does a show. And it was designed by Miyazaki. And we just happened to be walking by it at the right time once. Oh, it was that kanji. The shop for it made it look like a zero, the way it was stylized. Aishmi. デラクトさん、こんばんは。日本から戻ってきた。
Wasn't that fun? Wasn't that fun? Then we have pictures of a bunch of the stuff that we bought that day. These both came out of little blind boxes. And I'm so happy that I got the Calcifer one because I love that little goober. I love Calcifer so much. I'm falling. I'm falling. I'm in peril. Oh no, I'm in danger. I freaking love Calcifer. We got a Kirby. I found a pair of red panda keychains. This came from the NHK character shop, along with some other Sakura stuff, including that one necklace. It's a body spray and a cute little hand towel, and it smells so good. I used it throughout the whole trip. It smells so good. There was another little blind box for cards with the characters on them, and we were so lucky to pull Kero-chan. And there's the stuff that I got. And here's stuff from the aquarium and the Pokemon Center. Here you can see my silly little eel. My silly little eel guy. He is a bendy thing. The Mimikyu, we call him Big Head because his head is big. And I love him. Woo! Na 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 na. We went to an okonomiyaki place and Bear ordered an omelet filled with pork and mochi, and it was actually obscenely delicious. And I got, shocker, okonomiyaki, which is my favorite food. I love it so much. Then we did some crane games when we went to Akihabara. And this is a picture of a giant Haru Urara horse plushie. I really like this series of plushes. It's the actual race horses. And they're super cute. They come in a whole bunch of different sizes. The Urara one is massive though. By far the biggest of them. Would you like some okonomiyaki with your green onions? I specifically ordered the one with a lot of green onion. Then right outside of the station, there was a Cygames internship ad, and I was like, People Point, I play most of those games. Cygames. I got all 3 of the Golden Sun games in Japanese. This was a goal that I had, and I found them, and it was the last copy of the Lost Age and the only copy of Dark Dawn, and I'm so excited. Supposedly the Nintendo DS isn't region locked, and since the DS can play GBA games, I should be able to play these on it. If not, I need to buy a Japanese Game Boy Advance to play them, but so excited. The rest of our Petite Kirby Cafe treats, we saved this cup. It's teeny tiny, but we washed out this cup and saved it and brought it back with us. Kirby butt. Kirby butt. He was made of white chocolate, caked up. True. I'll show this on the hand cam too. This is a tiny little keychain plush of Almond Eye. There we one for Bear. Then...
What are you going to speak, or was I going to speak?
I was going to let you speak because you're the one opening the pack.
Okay, about to rip open Hololive Production. Uapaz 5.
I just let him say that.
Bazoo 5?
Go ahead and rip it and ship it. Really, I thought you were going to open with like
Hello, gamers.
I only have that energy in the morning after my coffee. It is food.
It's food? I thought this was cards.
Brother, what are we recording?
I bought this
for?
at,
It's food.
I think, the Donkey.
Or is there a card?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, wafers.
Way fun! This is Bun's favorite, so we can... It's covered in food dust, but we'll send it.
Wafer dust.
Here you go, Bun. Alright.
Meal review.
That... Cut. I just ate taiyaki.
The taiyaki was so good, though. So good. I think I had a picture of it later. Yeah, we got taiyaki. There were 3 different types, and we got all 3 of them. We got red bean, we got premium custard, and we got sweet potato. And they were all super spectacular. We had Ichiran ramen for lunch because we were exhausted and didn't want to find another restaurant. Good recovery after the Ichiran misstep. Yeah. It was good, but it wasn't like mind-blowing. Was that a Review Bro reference? It was a tip-to-tip reference, so sort of. Yeah, it was okay. It's good for a cheap and easy lunch, but if you're trying to maximize... Oh, she doesn't know tip-to-tip is referencing him? Oh, okay. If you're trying to maximize your amazingness per meal because you are only there for a limited time, it's fine to pass on Ichiran and go for something else. I did like that when you order extra green onion, they actually give you a lot of extra green onion. And then Barry got the same thing and used like half of his, so I got another half of an extra portion of green onion. It was delightful. Always good, never great. Yeah, I think that sums it up. It is nice not having to interact with anybody. That is a plus. Then we did more crane games. And more crepes. Except it wasn't as good as the Tokyo Tower crepe. It's no longer the crepe shop that it was 10 years ago with the tagline, "Hold it in your hand, love it in your tummy," which is very disappointing because that was an excellent tagline. And the crepe was just kind of mid this time. Huge Miku. Huge Miku. This was also in the Donkey. A lot of these are in the Donkey. They put Pokemon on everything. And it works on me. I want to buy all of it. These were apple-flavored throat lozenges because Bear was getting sick. And I was like, oh, let me go find you some lozenges. And there were apple-flavored Pokemon lozenges, and they're so cute. And sometimes you're feeling a little sick and pretty tired and you don't want to bother doing anything and finding something, so you go to McDonald's. It tasted like McDonald's, except good, but it still tasted like McDonald's. It was also nearly impossible to get a seat. Everybody, cleaner McDonald's, yeah. Everybody had like finished their meal an hour ago and was just sitting there like playing on their phone or literally sleeping on the table. Classic Japan. I paid for one drink so I can sit here forever. This on the right side, this is the apple juice that has the little bits of apple in it, and it's so good. I also bought, this is like a jelly vitamin drink that was muscat grape flavored, and I made Bear drink it because he was getting sick, and it says that it's an entire day's worth of vitamins. The wrappers from the taiyaki. I remember having the nuggets there and it tasted weird because it tasted too much like real chicken.
my god, Goomy card backs! And we got this Rhydon, not Pokemon card, but it has like a Dex entry stuff on the back. And we got him a cool Feraligatr and a really cute Dododile. These were all from a Pokemon card specialty shop across the street from the Grand Cypher and Eorzea cafes, which had vending machines outside of them. And we spent 800 yen to buy a can of Astinian. BGM is off. Oh, I forgot to turn it back on. Thank you. I got a can of Astinian. 99% soda, 1% Astinian juice. What a good looking can. Yeah, Grand Cypher Kitchen. Oh, that's the repeating photos. So the first floor has the Dragon Quest cafe, but it also is like an entryway for a bunch of the other ones. So they have little displays for each of them. And they also have a shop on the second floor. The second floor is where Grand Cypher Cafe and Eorzea Cafe both are. And there's little shops for both of them there too. I took a lot of pictures of all the cool stuff they had on display. There was a life-sized Palico, and it scared me very much. It stared into my soul, and now it must stare into yours. Then go up to the second floor for the Grand Cypher Kitchen. Oh my god, look how cute she is. Lyria with the twin tails. It's so cute, man. The floor that's shared between the two had a video of the job actions for Dawn Trail projected on one wall and playing, which was really cool. Lyria in the kitchen with no shoes. Is she barefoot? Is she? I can't see her feet. There's no feet pictured here. What are you guys on about? Imagining feet. These were adorable little scenes in a bottle. Bunch of standees. Even more standees. I ended up buying 2 of them. I bought Clarice and Satyr. Because I love Clarice because she is a Cagliostro adjacent character. And Satyr's was so cute. Is Satyr's on this display or down below? Did I take a picture of one? Oh. Look at all of them. Wait, shoes confirmed! Shoes confirmed! Y'all out here thinking about feet too much. I wish they had the Jita and Gran ones in stock and the Lyria one. They didn't have those in stock when we were there. I bet they sell out freaking instantly. Wait, there was a Ragazzo one too? He was also out of stock. I would have also bought that. I would have bought a lot of them that were out of stock, actually, now looking at them. Then pictures of all the cool stuff in the Final Fantasy section. They had orchestral albums for the different expansions. They had Emmett Selk standees. They had music boxes, which we ended up buying a couple of in the end. But I might play them for you guys, but I'm not going to show them because they're really shiny and reflective. There was a blind box set for Minions. I opened one from this series and got the fat cat, so I'm just winning automatically. Got the best one right away. Then into the Grand Cypher kitchen. It's all themed like the inside of an airship for obvious reasons. It's really, really, really cool. The music, yes! And they had pretty wall decorations. And when we were leaving, Tuva!
Welcome back.
Thank you!
I'm babysitting today, so I can't stay, but wanted to say hi.
It is a lot of time and effort to sit on babies, I understand. Thank you for the resub! Have a good time! When we were about to leave, after our time was up, the staff that was on the register made sure to point out to me, since it was my first time in the Grand Cypher kitchen, where each of the plushes for the dragons were. Each of them had a plush tucked around, and it was so cute. Look at the Luo one looking so derpy. I love it. Oh, what's going on over there? He's so cute. I really, really, really liked them all. I wish that they were for sale. Okay, that's looping through them again. Okay, I didn't know. I didn't realize. I regret so badly not realizing. You could take your placemat and downstairs there's somewhere that you can go laminate it. We eventually went to the Eorzea Cafe and were able to get a reservation there, and we got ours from there laminated, but I didn't get the Grand Cypher kitchen one, and I'm so upset at myself. I'm not even like a huge fan of the bad boys, but the art is gorgeous and they're all dapper and stuff, and I'm so mad. Do I have a favorite of that group? Of the dragons? Probably Wamdis and Eliar. Probably. Wamdis because I think the jellyfish as a dragon is a cool concept. And Eliar because cat. Because, I am so powerful and amazing, and the humans should worship me. So I'm going to make my alternate form a cat. So they do just that. Anyway, I'm so mad that I didn't know I could take my placemat. Look how cool it was. For each entry, so like each person in your party, you get to pick a job role coaster. I got Mana Diver and Viking, both Jita version. For each item you purchase, you get a character card. Our first one was Anthuria. Our second one was also Anthuria. It was the only dupe we got though, thankfully. I don't think I took pictures of all of them in the end, but we got a whole bunch of cool characters. And it's pretty art. Oh, okay. For both this and the Eorzea Cafe, you get, well, it's like 1,200 yen entry per person, but it comes with a complimentary drink and stuff. I got Cagliostro's alchemy drink. because I love Cagliostro. And they brought me this cup with a glowing, flashing colored light inside some of the ice, and a beaker of orange juice and pop rocks and other candy. And you mix them for your drink. I didn't know when I ordered it that this was how it worked. I was just like, ooh, Cagliostro. You can hear the pop rocks. It was so cool. It was so cool and so much fun. Little treasure chest is where they kept other napkins and other little thingies. A picture of the iPad that you have your menu and ordering and stuff on. All of the pages had art and then pictures of the different items. This was an extra drink that I ordered. It was a dessert drink. It was actually mostly ice, but it was strawberry milk with whipped cream on top, and it was themed after Vikala, my little rat daughter, one of my favorite characters. Lucky Cookie Vicky, yeah! And this outside of the cup is actually just a thick paper sleeve, and they made sure to tell me, like, you can take that off. You can take that off. So we brought it home with us. And it was really yummy, but it was a lot of ice. But it was to be cute, and it worked. Bear's meal, he got the half portion, and it was still massive, of the Loane Bros fried food dish. Onion rings, fries, karaage, I think it included something else too. And the little wafer of the bros. I love them. They're so dumb. I love them. Way! Way! I got Bahamut's extra garlicky skimming, and it was really good. Here's an extra cup of garlic that I dumped into the dipping sauce. Skimming is like ramen, but you dip the noodles into a more concentrated broth. It's supposed to be a half portion of fries? Okay, it's a platter to be shared, and that was the half portion of it. It was probably still meant to be shared. But yeah, skimming is for dipping, and it was really yummy, actually. This was actually really good. Mmm. Mmm. Bear also ordered the 12 Divine Generals French toast, and it comes with one little macaron with an emblem of the animal of one of the Divine Generals, and he lucked into the tiger. But it looked so yummy. I then ordered another drink, and this one was supposed to be for the Society. It also had glowing light, but this one didn't flash. And it was really tasty, and it had gold flake on top. Like, what? That's crazy. But it was really good. We also went up to the Monhan Cafe. Nano! Thank you for the raid! Welcome! Welcome, welcome! Go! How are you doing? I hope you had fun with your stream. What were you up to? This is my first stream back from my trip to Japan for 2 weeks, and I'm going over a bunch of the pictures that I took, and I'm gonna do hand cam and show off some of the souvenirs we bought, and I'm just generally catching up with everybody. Welcome! I just went over pictures from the Grand Cypher Kitchen, the Grand Blue Fantasy themed cafe. Pictures of the decorations and the food that we got and everything. Still in special boss fights. Jonathan, today's boss fight chat smash so hard I'd give extra points. Yo, let's go! Congratulations! And heck yeah, Pokemon Pinball! That's so fun! That's so fun! Good job, chat. Good job. One floor up from the Grand Cypher Kitchen was the Monhun Cafe. We couldn't go in because we didn't have a reservation, but we could go access the little shop. These are finger puppets, and they came from little blind boxes. They're really cute. We got Diablos out of one for us, but I really wanted the Paolumu or Nargacuga. And I'm gonna mute my BGM for this. We bought music boxes. I love music boxes. Me too! Seriously, one of the coolest pieces of merch that they could make. And then we got one from Final Fantasy XIV. Load correctly, please. We actually went back to buy some more stuff as souvenirs for people, and we bought another Final Fantasy XIV music box. Whoops. I wish more did the clear top ones. Right? Isn't this so cool? I also did a little blind box from Grand Blue. I did not get Cagliostro. Very sad. I got the fat cat out of the Final Fantasy Minions one though. And here are my cute little standees that I bought. I have a Miku music box. Cute! That's so cute! This is a Mudkip with, remember the Vicala drink sleeve? We put it on his little head to store it, and then I was like, wait. He's the Pope. So this Mudkip is now named the Pope. Thank you for understanding. We made it back with the sleeve intact. I was so careful packing it in my carry-on. Pope Kip. Yes, His Holiness. His Holiness, the Pope. And you can see some of the just massive pile of other stuff that we were already accumulating. Oh yeah, and Bear got the latte with the Catalina latte art on it. Because he loves Catalina. We also went to Harajuku! And even though Takeshita-dori has become very tourist trappy, BGM by the way, thank you, I love you, mwah. Even though it's become very tourist trappy, as you can see by the crazy amount of white people in this one photo, I still wanted to walk down it because it's iconic. So we walked down Takeshita-dori. This doesn't properly capture it, but I held the camera up over my head and tried to take a picture of the sea of people packed down this one little street. This is the iconic Marion crepes. We didn't stop and get one, but it's the same company that's at the base of Tokyo Tower, and those crepes were really tasty. We know you're just that large. Shoot, they figured out I'm a giant. And I bought cute clothes in Harajuku. I wanted to go to Closet Child,
But apparently Closet Child was closed on Sundays and Thursdays. We went on a Sunday. Or no, was this a Thursday? We went on one of the two. And it was closed on that one. And then we went back again. And they didn't open until 4. Their hours were like 4 to 7. Like, what? Insane. If you don't know about Closet Child, it is a second-hand store for clothing, but only for alternative fashion brands. We went into La Forêt, which is like a mall of sorts full of fashion brands. I bought a little milk drink at Milk. It was tasty, but very small. La Forêt is a vibe. It was! A lot of the shops didn't have photos allowed, especially some of the ones I was most interested in, like Alice and the Pirates. I'll show the picture of the hair ribbons that I got from Alice and the Pirates when I'm going through hand cam stuff. I think that'll be up here. But it was so hard to find things that fit me because I'm tall. And I also am a little curvier than Japanese women typically are. So I had trouble fitting into really cute jackets that I found too. And it was very regretful. I wanted an Alice and the Pirates top, and I found one of the ones that I really wanted, and I tried it on, and my boobs are too big. It was so close to fitting. And the poor lady working there helping me try on the ruffles. Yeah, my lobster too buttery, my steak too juicy. And the poor lady helping me try things on because, well, not apparently, this makes a lot of sense. People would go by because it's a famous brand and want to just like try things on and not have any intent to buy. So I was like, if these fit me, I am spending the obscene money on them. I want this. So she helped me try things on because you are not allowed to try them on now unless you intend to buy. And it came so close. And she was like in Japanese speaking to me because I made it clear that I could speak Japanese enough to communicate. And she was like, oh, no, don't worry. I have a friend who has the similar issue. I'm like, that doesn't make it better. And I tried on a vest too, and that was even worse. Let's see. If I open Clip Studio, I wanna make a point of something. Give me a second. Let's see. File open. Here we go. Okay. Let me capture Clip Studio. Okay. We're gonna look at this old model picture as a point of reference because the proportions are kind of similar to the issue here as well. So I'm just gonna fill in a blank background. So when you've got a piece of clothing and it's hanging up on the clothes hanger, you've got like a shirt and it just looks like that and it goes down straight. But the thing is, you have this quantity of fabric, but you need to cover this quantity of area because the human torso, or the panda torso at least, is not this shape, but instead this shape. And that's more area that needs fabric to cover. So there was like this really cute dress. There was this really cute dress in a different shop, and they were like, it's got a lace-up back, so, and it's made to be oversized, so it should be able to fit. And miraculously, it did fit somehow, but the waist is supposed to be here, but because of the fabric being pulled further up, the waist was up here. And thus looked really stupid on me. And then the really cool Alice in the Pirates jacket was supposed to button up like this, and the buttons wouldn't button. And I tried to wear a vest that ideally would go like behind and then close in the front with buttons and stuff. And it just would not, it wouldn't close. But I ended up finding a shop that had a couple of free size things that fit. I don't know how. And then another shop that had a line of, quote, oversized, as in it's supposed to be really baggy and loose and cute by design, things that actually fit. So I have a couple of those things now. Suffering from success, yes, my lobster is too buttery, my steak is too juicy, my ruffles are too rough. So I ended up getting a couple of cute things in the end, but all I could buy from Alice and the Pirates was 2 ribbon hair clips. But I was like, I want to buy something, so he spent like $40 on hair clips for me. Tokyo Plaza had a big decorated splash out front for the Nikkei 3.5 year anniversary, which was cool. We went into Kittyland, which is like several stores of toys and cute stuff. We left with 3 new Gumi plushies. We didn't go in, but there was the Harry Potter Harajuku store. And outside of the entrance to Meiji Jingu Shrine, it's really, really, really pretty. Super pretty. And there was a guy selling sweet potatoes.
I had to record a video of him singing freshly roasted sweet potato for everybody. Then, for dinner, we found the best yakiniku ever. We went back for our last dinner in Tokyo, but this was from our first time there. It was so good. It was so good. And I didn't realize it was made this way, so it was super, super surprising and extra fancy and cool when I got it. But I got the garlic rice. And by garlic rice, what they apparently mean is we will give you a smoking hot stone bowl filled with rice, a runny egg, garlic, etc. And we will mix it all up in the bowl in front of you. And then they mash it against the edge and told me wait at least 2 minutes before you start to eat. And it got so crispy on the edges and it was obscenely good. You hear that sizzle? You hear the sizzle? It was so good. It was so good. We went to the Ueno Zoo. This is right outside of the station. You can see all of the pretty trees. As you get closer and closer, you can see the zoo sign in the background. This is another one of my favorite areas in Tokyo as well because of the greenery and just how beautiful the trees are. The zoo! There are currently no giant pandas at Ueno Zoo. The red panda takeover has begun. And with that, we're gonna go for our second ad break so that non-subs don't miss out on anything. I'll be back in just 3 minutes. 3 minutes with pictures from the zoo itself. Be right back, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Whee!
we return, and there are still no giant pandas at Ueno Zoo. Despite the 3 minutes of ads, the giant pandas have not returned to Ueno Zoo. How tragic. Now everyone just has to deal with red panda supremacy, I guess. What a shame. What a shame. I took more pictures of the trees outside of the zoo because it's pretty. It's pretty. And then zoo picture time! There was a keeper talk going on with the elephants. The elephants were actually very cute. I like them. As we were walking through the zoo, there's this one section that is a massive, awful, terrible hill. But from said hill, you can look out over the water, which is usually a lotus pond, but it's not season for the lotuses to be in bloom, so it kind of looks like a lot of dead reeds and stuff. But there were so many crows on the island in the middle, and they were just chilling there, but it was crazy. Red Panda exhibit! We first got there, and they were both just sleeping, and there was terrible glare from the sun, so it was really hard to get any pictures of them. And they were just sleeping. Are there hills that aren't awful inventions of Satan? Yes, actually. Yes, hold on. I'm saying, like... So, you've got the zoo. Red shouldn't be the color that I'm using here. You've got the zoo. And you've got, like, hills that go up and down to different areas in the zoo. And then you have the loopy-doopy path from hell that takes you up super high, but you walk up this insane slope to go up it. It's not normal. There's an elevator to avoid this slope. They put in an elevator so people don't have to all walk up this if they have like a baby with them. Trust me. Trust me. It's a slope from hell. Anyway, the red pandas were eeping. And even though they were eeping, they were really cute. But as we were about to walk away, one woke up. Me being so careful to not capture my own reflection in this. Look it! He tippin'! He tippin'! He tippin'! Look at that face! I took so many pictures and videos of the panda. Rimuru Tempesto. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Cutie pie panda. And then there are so many more pictures that I can't show you guys because they do have reflections. But so much panda. A little bit of blep right there. There was also this one guy
at the exhibit, and I think he was my kindred spirit. He was just standing there quietly off to the side, and then when the crowds would dissipate, he would approach and just stand there and look at the pandas. And he had a little red panda keychain on his bag. And then people would all come up to see the pandas again, and he'd step back and let them do it, and he's just chilling there. And then we left to see other stuff when the panda went back inside, and we couldn't really see them very well anymore. Blep. And then we came back later, and he was still there. And then he was there the third time we came to. And then he was looking at the red panda goods when we were looking at merch too. So I found a kindred spirit who was also just there to chill and stare at the red pandas. I think this guy's called a golden pheasant. He was really cool. There was also this crazy bird. He looks like a dragon. And the keeper has this little rake because this bird just wanted to be like, huh? You want to go? You want to go, buddy? You want to go? And he's like, I'm just here to change out your food bowl and give you some food. He's like, huh? You want a piece of me? But it's such a cool bird, isn't it? Is that not like the coolest bird you've ever seen? And the female's like, yeah, I'm cool with having some new food. And the big guy's like, you wanna go? Then there were penguins. These were right next to the gift shop. This guy was super chill. I was vibing with him. Its color scheme suspiciously similar to your model right now. You wanna go? You wanna go, Uppy? Huh? Huh? There was this shower raining down on the penguins in one area too, which I thought was really cute. And there's this one guy tucked back there. He's very, no talk me angry. And I thought that was adorable. No talk me angry. Chilling in the shower. I love penguins. Little torpedo birds. I love penguins. All of the merch or goods that we bought at the zoo. So much red panda stuff. This in here is a little ceramic chopstick holder of a red panda, by the way. 10 out of 10, excellent. Other zoo pictures. Bear Hill. A big buffalo. Little groundhog dudes are so cute. So freaking cute. And just having a grand old time snacking on that wood. I think they sharpen their teeth on it. Look at their little faces. Good yawn, little guy. They see me munching. They hating. Those are weird bears. I found the bears! Big. And then there's a polar bear. I think he was a little bit warm though. And then we went on to the other side. Like the first pictures of this bear we took from over here.
And then he turned to face our way while we were walking around to the other side, so I got more pictures of the bear's face, which was very exciting. Saw the tigers playing. Miraculously did not get my own reflection in this. I don't know how I did that. And these were like young-ish tigers. You could tell when you looked at the other ones that they were on the smaller side. I was hoping that it would come play more. And then from another angle, pictures of the tigers. And a snowy owl. And when we were walking by, I was like, I'm not gonna say it. We're not gonna say it. We're better than that. And then we were walking away from the exhibit and Bear said, I'm gonna say it. Goodbye, Hedwig. Then we went to Odaiba. And there was this, I think it's called a needle, but it's there. Woo! You know what's also there? The giant Gundam. The giant Gundam. Yeah. It was so cool. It was so cool. Diversity Tokyo. Whee! Bear won me the gumi with ice cream out of this gacha in the gacha alley there. There was a Godzilla store with a giant Godzilla statue. We had more Hokkaido milk soft serve, this time with adorable little bird on the cuppy. It was just as delicious. This is Rainbow Bridge. But it's daytime, so it's not rainbow, just bridge. This is Fuji TV's building. It's pretty cool looking, actually. Shibuya! Okay. It was so hard to get a photo of the Hachiko statue. It was so hard to get a photo of it because, and I say this as a white person tourist trying to take a picture of the statue, there were so many white people tourists trying to take pictures with the statue. Except I just wanted a picture of the statue, and people would shove past me, literally pushing me to the side to take pictures next to it themselves, like holding on to it. And this was me finally getting one picture as someone was stepping away. You can see their shoulder here, actually. This in the corner is their shoulder. This is the arm and leg of another lady already running up to be in the picture of the statue. And it doesn't matter if you're trying to politely wait in line. They don't care. They're gonna push past you because they're annoying white people tourists in Shibuya. So this was the best picture that I could get of Hachiko. This is the Shibuya Scramble crossing. And this was not even like super busy for it. I hate this place. It's such chaos. People are walking every direction. It's loud. Everyone has somewhere to be. It's hot out. But it is very iconic. Ah, that place from every video game set in Tokyo ever. Yep. We went to the Disney store.
I bought a stuffy of Stitch in a hakama, which was cute. We went to the Parco building, which is kind of like a big department store, and we waited for a conveyor belt sushi place to open for lunch, except probably since COVID, honestly, but for a long time they have not had the conveyor belt working. They just put the water there for people, and instead they'll hand you your sushi from over the top of the counter. But we got lots and lots of sushi, and it was yummy. It wasn't like omega highest quality, but we ate a lot, and it was good, and it filled my tummy. Order to your seat. Yeah, and we actually ordered from our phones. It was really neat, actually. You would select your items and then hit submit order, and you would hear ping as they got your order from your phone behind the counter. And then you could pay from your phone too. It was actually very, very convenient that way. There was the Nintendo store. Link. It's a Mario. Big question mark block. And Mario himself. Nintendo Tokyo. Oh, I liked this a lot. Hold on. Make it bigger. I loved the sound effects. It was an expensive gacha machine, but we ended up getting the GameCube one, which is what we wanted. And I'm so happy with it. It also feels exactly like a GameCube controller, the way the buttons press. It's crazy. It's crazy. I love to hold it and just fidget with it. It feels good. It's a good tactile experience. Yeah, Warwolf. The reason I took a video instead of just pictures of this machine was because I thought it was so cool with the sounds. It really made the experience. Then there was the Capcom store, and there was the Sega store, and there was the JoJo store that we didn't know existed, but it was awesome and so crowded. It's the actual stand arrow, guys. The actual stand arrow and the mask on the wall, and you could get your fortune told by Iggy as well. I didn't get a video of it, but somebody did it, and it made a projection behind the machine to tell your fortune. Did I touch it? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. But my stand is a secret. I can't... You know how stand users attract other stand users. I can't be giving out information like that willy-nilly. This was above the checkout. Just playing miscellaneous videos from the franchise. Could put you in danger? Exactly. The stand has to do with ruffles! Not again! This was outside of the store. Really freaking cool. So was this. Like, this place was awesome. Oh, that's a repeat, but boom. There was also the jump store, More giant statues of Luffy. Then another Pokemon store. And this is the one that has the giant Mewtwo in here. It was so cool. It was so cool. I would have taken more pictures of the shirt designs that they had on the wall here, but they are super reflective. They did graffiti of Mewtwo and Mew in the entryway. I went back to take a picture of the Pikmin at the Nintendo store because I had missed taking one of them. We also went to Tower Records, but they didn't have any Ancafe CDs, so we left. And then we had the best burger in Tokyo. They had a house-made cherry cola. It was really good, really cardamom heavy, but very unique and tasty. This was my burger. I had a fried egg on it and house-made bacon plus veggies and cheddar cheese. And Bear got a barbecue burger. They were really good. This was a good burger. Yummy, 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 yummy. We also stopped by a little fancy bakery sweets shop on the way back that night and got ourselves an assortment of delicious treats, and they were amazing. So good. So good. Next, we went back to Solamachi because I needed to buy an extra of that necklace. I thought this was just stupid funny. There was a little baby Yoda Grogu toy, and it was like, it'll make noises depending on how you interact with it. Pat the baby Yoda. Lay him down to sleep. Shake the baby. Your instructions are teaching you to shake the baby? Come on, don't do that. You're not supposed to shake the baby. There was also a giant inflatable Grogu. I guess he's like big because he's cute and we love cute things. Cutest in the galaxy. This pop-up wasn't open the first time we went to Solamachi, so it was really nice that we got to see it on the return trip. And Grogu as himself. Shake the baby. Then we went back to that same Pokemon Center, and I remembered to take a picture of the shiny Rayquaza this time. And we got really yummy tonkatsu that night for dinner. Or was this lunch? This might have been lunch. I think this was lunch. Anyways, it was really, really, really good. And they gave us a bowl of sesame seeds, a little, what are they called? Ooh, my brain just does not want to work right now. Mortar and pestle. Mortar and pestle to grind up the sesame seeds. And then they were like, okay, and pour the tonkatsu sauce in there and then dip from there. And it was so good. So freaking good. Maisen or Wako? I think this was Maisen, because last time we were in Japan, we went to Tonkatsu Wako, and I know we didn't go to Wako this time. But it was really yummy. You can see how flaky the breading is on here. This was, I think, the only actual bowl of miso soup that we had when we were in Japan, which was crazy to me, but it was really good. I love miso soup. And just some nice white rice. Oh, so good. Welcome back. Thank you. So Bear was like, hey, let's walk down to the 10th car because that's the most optimal route for us to take. And we've been walking for forever, and it's just empty. This is where the horror games take place. This is exactly what happens at the start of a horror game.
It's well lit, but it's a little bit spooky. It's like
Just a
ambiance.
little.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were walking down to where like the 10th car or whatever would be for the train, because that would put us out closest to the stairs for where we wanted to exit next. And it was just abandoned. It was really spooky. And I wanted to take a video of that. Haro hi! We had a great time. We went to Tokyo Station and went to Ramen Street and had some ramen. I was really happy that mine came with a bunch of bean sprouts in addition to my extra green onions. And I made us get another Hokkaido soft serve. So good. So good. And since we went back to Character Street, I couldn't resist the Mofu Sand stuff any longer. We went to Mofu Mofu Bakery and bought so many cute cat products, and I took pictures of all the signs all through the station. It's so cute. Look at them. The Nyam Burger. He's in the bowl. Hey, look at his little peeps. He's inside the horn. Look at them. If you try and optimize train cars, no, depending on where or how far you're going in a day, if you have a lot of changes on the trains, it can actually add up a lot. If you'd rather like avoid like stairs in favor of an escalator and not walk that much further and all of that, or fight through less crowds. There's a lot of crowds. It actually makes a difference. We only did it when it was like an extreme difference, but we went to Poke Park Kanto! It is located inside Yomiuri Land. Look at the Goomy. He's hanging out with Rhyhorn. We were standing in line to get onto the gondola to take us up because there is a walking path. You can see it in the background right here. You can see that there's a walking path. What you can't see is that Yomiuri Land is on top of like a mountain. And also like several mountains away. You want to take the cable car. You do not want to take the walk. This is like halfway through. It's a 10-minute cable car ride that goes straight up and over. You will die in the Japan heat if you try and walk to Yomiuri Land from the cable car entrance. Please don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Just don't do it. And then we stood in line until Poke Park opened. Woo! These pictures right here of the entrance were taken late in the day as we were leaving, because when we first got there, we had to immediately start getting in lines because there was a just massive wave of people. It was packed, and you have to queue up for the different things that have timings that you schedule yourself for. And we weren't going to stand around waiting to take pictures when there were tons of crowds. No way. Crazy. Anyways, Poke Park was amazing. Literally everybody was there because they love Pokemon.
And that made it feel like one of the happiest, most welcoming places that I have ever been. Nobody was like judging anyone that had an Ita bag full of Pokemon goods, or carrying giant plushes, or wearing the Eevee ear headbands, or wearing the Gumi hat in the background, because everybody was doing that. Everybody had all of their Pokemon goods with them. Was that staff or a visitor? Staff. He's one of the buddies walking around. Everybody was here to love Pokemon, and it was awesome. Like in the background even, you can see this person's got the headband that they just bought. This person bought a Dedenne hat. That person's got a Gumi hat. Everybody, and this is at the very beginning of the day when people have barely even had time to buy stuff there. We got ourselves a drink. All of them with the random labels that they have are setups from within the park. So I thought this was so cool to take a picture of the label and the actual Pokemon behind it. They apparently the day we were there was the first day for these new vending machines of the drinks, which we didn't know until later that day when Bear saw about it on Twitter. So the vending machines had all of the custom label stuff in them, and including the Applin apple juice. So that was really convenient. You can see somebody carrying around a giant plushie there in the background. Like, people had full coordinated outfits based on their favorite Pokemon. All of the shops had really cute signs. Gumi had his own store! Gumi had his own store! Look at my boy! I got an Eevee chocolate ice cream. I had to eat this adorable face, but we were melting in the heat because it was a bright and sunny day. So it was really, really nice to have something cold.
Hey, welcome back. Wow, look at all this Pokemon.
Wow, is that Poke Streamer? Check these. Yeah, Poke Park was amazing. It was so good. We were standing in line to do the enamel pin gacha, which we stood in line for like 40 minutes for. And that was right next to the cafe with the big Altaria and the cute Swablu theming stuff. So I took this picture of it. Look at his face. Look at that big face. He's so happy. And there was the merry-go-round, and people just kept standing in front of my camera when I tried to take a video of it. So I got a tiny video of it. We didn't go into the Pokemon Playhouse, but it's apparently, you can make a reservation there, and there will be 3 Pokemon of the day that will have the big mascots for you to hang out with and take pictures for 30-minute windows. So that's adorable. I got Raichu for my pin gacha. We literally ran from buying our pin gacha to Pika Pika Sparks, because if you get to Pika Pika Sparks after the show has already started, you don't get to watch Pika Pika Sparks. They won't let you in. So, but we had been in line for like 35 minutes and we were like, we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. What do we do? And we ran
And we made it! And so we're sitting in our assigned seats for it, opening up our gachas. And Bear got Porygon from his, which I think is also fancy. But I got Raichu! Look at him, and he's outside of there too. Big old Gyarados. This area was awesome. All the Pokemon battling here. Okay, I'm gonna pull some shenanigans for this. This is the Pika Pika Sparks after show. Hold on. I'm gonna pull some shenanigans because I didn't realize that they were gonna take up the whole stage. So when they flashed a big thing saying camera okay and cute Pika came back out onto stage, I just started filming and then the others came out, so I switched to horizontal. So we're just gonna real quick let me, how do I rotate things in OBS? No. Transform. Rotate counterclockwise. Hopefully that works. So, Pika Pika Sparks itself was a life-changing experience. I need you guys to understand I am not joking. I tried so hard to not cry watching it, but I just had so many emotions. This is just the after show. The show itself had a ton of music and lights and coordinated dancing and props and cool backgrounds. This is nothing compared to Pika Pika Sparks, and it was still awesome. It'll rotate correctly in a second. All the different Pikas that were part of the show start coming out, and I'm like, oh frick, I need to do this in landscape. Did you see him jump? This guy, this Pikachu, was the craziest mother fricker. He loves his job as the Pikachu. He jumps so high and he's so active the whole time. I love him. He's making. Who's that? It's DJ Pikachu! DJ Pikachu did like the opening show for it too. Imagine putting "I'm Pikachu" as your resume line. When DJ Pikachu jumps, the sunglasses jump up too. It worked a lot better the first time he did it, and you could see his eyes really well, but look how bouncy that goes! It's so cute, man. Pika Pika Sparks changed my life. Changed my life!
my favorite of the Pikachu, the Pikachu in the leather jacket. That Pikachu was just packed with energy, and you could tell that they were having an amazing time being Pikachu. And that was it.
お楽しみいただけましたでしょうか。スタッフの案内に従ってご
And
退場
now
く
it's
ださい。
like leave the stadium, following the staff's instructions, etc., and leave safely. Blah blah blah. No longer rotating the video. Pika Pika Sparks changed my life, man. Changed my life. Every day in the park, you can get 2 different card frames, and you have a little scavenger hunt you can do. If you take a picture of the Pokemon inside of the frame and bring it back, you get special prizes. It's very cute. T-Tar and Psyduck were our Pokemon of that day. You can see other people holding their frames up too. This was on the entrance to Pokemon Forest. I just thought it was really cute. Don't do anything to annoy the Pokemon. Please treat them carefully. Otherwise, they might take offense and run away from Pokemon Forest. I was just like, that's so cute. It's such a cute way to say that. Pokemon Forest was beautiful. There was a guy in front of us with all of the Slowpoke family things attached to his bag. Sorry, bro, for taking a picture of your keychains, but I thought it was adorable. As you're getting let in group by group, you go through the original Oak's lab setup. It was really, really cute. And then you're freed into the forest, which was just as cool as Pika Pika Sparks. You start on Route 1. All of the Pokemon have hidden speakers near them that put out their cries, and they're differing based on like what the Pokemon is doing and what like attitude they have. Everything about this was amazing. And each statue, each Pokemon was unique. Like, these Bellsprout are not posed the same. They're all different with different expressions and poses. Oh, looping back around. The different scenes that they set up, the different heights of things. Making sure that everything looks cool from the walkways. The sign over there was about how some Nidorans have made their home in a little hole in the wall near here, so be careful. And they're tunneling out of the wall and being cute. The staff who are inside the forest are also dressed up like Pokemon Rangers for when they guide you. It is so cute. Then this is Pikachu and Eevee's forest. There's so many Pikas and Eevees through here. So cute, man. This was one of my favorite little setups. An Eevee like, what's that? And a little Fungus and Bellsprout hanging out with them like, whoa. Tommy. Snuzzles. We had to make our shop scheduled time. So we had to hurry through some parts of this because everything, like you schedule your
limited access stuff once you have stepped into the park. Like, you have to check in and physically be in the park to be able to schedule them. So that's why we tried to get in as early as we could. And stuff fills up just like that. So we had our stuff like back to back to back to back to back. This was directly after Pika Pika Sparks, for example. So we had to hustle through, but everything was so cute. Look at their chubby cheeks full of berries. Trying to dress as Team Rocket and go steal me some of these statues. Team Rocket was in Pika Pika Sparks, that's all I'm gonna say. Chubba-choo! Who's that? That one's a little different. For this one, you could hear like a Pika, a confused voice, and then Meta. Metamon is ditto. Whoa, a Charge-a-Bug! This was one of my favorite stagings. I love touches with Paw Curiously. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. We brought my tiny Goomy plush to be healed in the Pokemon Center. That's later, and we also used him posed for pictures. This is the Diglett Hill. Oops. Gooby once again. This was up a hill in the distance that you couldn't go up, which was really cool. Little Cubone. A big Fearow that screams at you. So cute, so cute, so cute, so cute. All of the signs for the different themed zones have little flavor text. You're halfway to Sedgetown now. It's a fine time to roost or rest your legs. Perhaps even get a bite of an Aspire Berry. And there were benches under... This was over a covered area, and there were benches beneath this. But again, we were hustling. Fighting over some berries. I still don't like Greedent. I'm sorry, Pokopia didn't fix that. I still don't like Greedent. I think he's dumb. It's a cute little map of the forest, and... Who's that? It's Goomy and Rhyhorn! Then we went into the Bidoof area for all the Beepa. And it was adorable. This area was so cool. This is also where most of the steps that they say, like, oh, make sure you can walk up a bunch of steps are, but they're almost entirely optional. So thumbs up, you should be fine. And the rest of them are like downward steps. It's not that bad. If you want to skip all of the big steps up and down that hill, you can just step over a bunch of Bidoof who are currently bringing sticks to build their dam. Gooby with another one. This area was just so cute. There were so many, and they're all doing different things. And here you go. This is like halfway up the stairs, and there's like a path through the middle, so you can stop there if you want, or go back down, or you can continue up. I just love the way that they designed and posed everything. Why is he sad? He's tired. He walked up all those stairs. Beep. Ah. And a little Joltik. Look at him. Look at that little guy. Goomsters. They are Goomin. The Goomsters! They are Goomin! This video didn't catch any, but they also made sounds. There were a bunch of them speaking, and it was so good. Look at that. Ah! Gooby with the Goomies. A whole bunch of them. I can't believe that they designed this area and the following area exclusively for me and Bear. It was so kind of them, Nintendo and the Pokemon Company, to make these just for us. And some Shroomish, I guess. I do like Smash. How much work it is to keep them all clean? To a degree, but also people in Japan are so respectful. Everybody is so nice to the Pokemon. They're all so expressive and cute. Dust and debris doesn't care. Yeah. Only a few areas have them like really difficult to reach though, and I'm sure staff has access points. Goomy! Wow! More Goomies. And the one singular shiny Pokemon in all of Pokepark is a shiny Goomy. And they even play the sparkle shiny sound occasionally out of the speakers so that people know to look around and find him. The only shiny. And they made it Goomy. Huh? Right next to the Goomies is a hill of Rhyhorn. They made exclusively for Bear. There's like stampeding, rumbling sounds that go down around here as well. It's really, really, really cool. The Poke Rangers, the staff that are Pokemon Rangers, not only do they like guide people and keep things like from kids going too crazy and all, but they also stop and interact with the Pokemon. Like, they stop and pat the Rhyhorn on the head. Or earlier, there was one who was stopped and, like, scratching the chin of a Bidoof. I love it. Rhyhorn! A better picture of some Shmish. A photo without Bear hugging them all at once. I wish I could just show you guys my whole camera roll, but yeah, we have pictures of ourselves with our favorites, obviously. And then there's, for some reason, he thought Gooby should go into Rhyhorn's mouth. He looks so happy though. Rhyhorn's Takedown Hill. Watch out for charging Rhyhorn. They may suddenly tackle unwary bystanders. Right past there are some other rock types. And one of the rangers pointed out to me, I only uploaded one of them, but there are two Burmy that are really hard to see. But there are two Burmy in this area, tucked away hiding. And a Meowth sleeping on top of the tunnel's entrance. Sableye! Everything was themed impeccably. It was really awesome. Gooby with the Sableye up in the ceiling. The fossils. Oh god, not the Zubats? Yes, the Zubats. As you exit the tunnel, there's this massive onyx that roars at you as you step out. It's so cool. It's so cool. And from these you can see that there are Centrets and Furrets. But we're gonna wait until after the ad break to show those, so stick around to see the super cuties in just a minute. Okay, be right back. Oh my god, we're already 3 hours in and I haven't even started showing stuff with the hand cam. Alright, ads are over. Whee! Okay, we gotta start hustling. We gotta start hustling. I have so many more pictures to show and I haven't done hand cam yet and there's only 1 hour left. Oh my god! Oh, before the Centrets and Furret, there was one very sleepy Geodude. Look at how cute they are! Look at how cute they are! He is pogging. Some would say pogging out of his gourd. And then they're snuggling, taking a nap.
just so you can get the sense of scale. A big honkin' Steelix! Gooby with a Centret. Big on being like, what is that? Oh, it's huge. It's huge. And look at them looking up at it like, wow, so big and strong. I love the way they were positioned. Then near the end, we've got Charmander and Charizard. And they're all like, whoa, look how big and cool Charizard is. But Gooby knows that he's just a big softie. Gooby knew. There was also a Charmeleon hanging out with some Zorua. And then the final area of the forest was the flower garden. Lots of Blossom and Roselia and Budew. Very, very pretty. A Gloom chasing them. And one of my favorite things, from behind the sign, you could see a Pokeball, and if you peek behind it, there's a teeny little fungus chilling. Teeny little fungus. It's so silly and cute. It is! And that's just like the essence of what Poke Park was and it was about. It was great. Then we sprinted to get in line for our time slot for the store. Everybody was walking around the park wearing like these Eevee headbands or hats of their favorite Pokemon from the shops. I haven't mentioned this, but the first thing we did when we got into the park was go buy me the Goomy hat. And despite how hot it was, I was wearing that Goomy hat the whole dang day. The dressed up Pikachu and Eevee's special for Poke Park. And then behind the cashiers at the checkout are lots of photos of the forest. It's so cool. The Goomy hat stays on. UV protection. Y'all are gonna be able to see in a minute my Goomy tan line on my wrist. Wow, the Goobies and the Rhyhorn together. More Goobies. And our cashier's checkout line had a Slowpoke engraved on it. Also, when you leave the park, you get a stamp on your hand that under UV light shows Dugtrio. Where is this? This is Poke Park Kanto in Japan. It's part of Yomiuri Land. More shops. We got the charcoal karaage. It was aight. It was mad decent. The cups were so cute. Did you get to see the Pikachu train? By Pikachu train, do you mean these? Also, other person with a Goomy hat. Oh, they're a little off screen for you guys.
This was us talking about our experience in Poke Park while looking out over it while we ate our food. Here we go. Here's the good stuff. Waddle, 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 waddle. There's a Pikachu train. Not as part of Poke Park that I'm aware of. If it's there, we didn't see it. The Vulpix was being so cute with these girls. The full train's in Tohoku. Oh, okay. No, that's not part of Poke Park then. And then we went around taking pictures of lots of the Pokemon throughout the park. We went into the Pokemart, but they were out of all the really special drinks. Like, they sold out super quickly, but I was able to buy a Pokeball. It was a cookie. If you buy 10, you get a Premier Ball cookie. But we weren't allowed to spend 4,000 yen on 10 cookies just so I could have a Premier Ball cookie, even though I really wanted it. Premier Ball is my favorite Pokeball. And that's such a cute idea. And we got a soda pop, Cycle Soda, and it had the Galarian Ponyta Rapidash on it, but also it's cider. Soda pop is cider. So this upped my Mitsuya cider count for the day. Then we just watched the video of this. Cute picture of the Pika Pals. We went to the Pokemon Center and we got my Gumi and Bear's Rhydon healed. There was also a dude whose birthday it was, so they had us sing happy birthday and had a special animation, so we were really lucky to see that. Chancy! And we got our buddies healed. It was so cute. And then she handed them back to us individually and said, your Gumi has been healed back to full health. It was so cute. Then the fountain in the plaza has all the water starters and a shelter. And again, you can see everybody with all of their like Pokemon merch that they're wearing in the backgrounds or carrying around. Everybody there was there because they love Pokemon. Our second empty card frame for the day was Psyduck. Kodaku. I thought this was very cute, actually. Put some applins on the log. A big line of bubbies. And this is a great example of what I mean when I said earlier that every copy of a Pokemon is in a different pose or has a different expression. Each of these Bulbasaurs is unique, and it adds so much flavor to the area. If you look really carefully here, you can see the shadow of a Gumi hat as I take the picture. This place goes hard. It was amazing. Absolutely worth it. I wonder whose hat that is. I would actually say that Gumi hat was the second most common hat behind Evolutions. And then Psyduck next. Psyduck popular. And then we found that Vulpix again! They were saying hi to each individual alchemy on the cake. Bounce, 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 bounce. They were beckoning a kid to come give them a hug. The cool Greninja and the Smeargle making the graffiti behind them. I had a video of this earlier. And then, oh my god. Okay. I'm trying to hustle through the rest of our stuff, but I have to play these for you guys. This was very important.
We are lost in Yomiuri Land. We cannot find the exit. Someone
Wait,
save
are
us.
those two girls who are also turned around? No.
I think everyone else is lost.
Making her take this staircase.
We are literally never going to be able to leave here. Someone send help. This is like the fourth time we've walked this path. We're never getting out of here.
Wait.
We're never getting out of here.
I don't know where
Captain's
I am.
log.
Oh, okay, steal my joke, why don't you?
Okay, we looked at a map and we think we were going the right way this time. We don't know. We found another couple coming from Poke
my
Park
only
who looked
goal
equally lost.
is to go up. If I go up, wait, gondola.
Gondola!
Gondola.
Oh.
Okay,
Escape.
I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go up the escalator, and if I hit a dead end, I'm going to scream.
Guys, you don't know how long we've been walking around Yomiuri Land in circles. We're gonna die.
It has been 45 minutes.
Oh, God.
Why didn't you ask someone? Because everyone else was just as lost. Either people were sitting down and eating, or they were other Poke Park leavers who were lost. There were no just like staff around.
We found an escalator. Freedom is in our grasp. Don't listen. The entrance is the entrance to a maze of lies. Actually, Poke Park was awesome. Yomiuri Land's confusing.
And I remembered to put on sunscreen on my face, which I was so proud of. And then I forgot to put sunscreen on my arms. And I've suffered the consequences.
Holy frick, it's just like Uma Musume, but real!
Bear in the background. Damn. We went back to near where our study abroad school was, no longer is, and got lunch at the kebab guy's place that we used to eat at all of the time 10 years ago. I got the kebab sandwich, which was pita bread stuffed with it, and the special sauce, except it's like 3 times as much kebab meat and cabbage that could fit in the pita, so you can't eat it as a sandwich, you still have to use chopsticks. And he got the bowl, and it was delicious. Akihabara again. We went in Ami Ami, and I thought it was really funny that they had a bunch of Doro blind boxes, so I took a picture of that. We went to the Eorzea Cafe! We were able to get a reservation for it last minute! This time, I was really careful with my placemat and knew that I could take it with me and get it laminated, and they even told me that, which was very kind of them. I'm still upset I didn't get the one from Grand Cipher Kitchen. We got to pick 2 coasters, 1 for each person in the party. So we got Urianger and the Red Mage. I got the Fat Cat Bun. Look at that face. Bear got the Summoner drink. There were drinks themed after the main characters and all of the main classes. He got the Summoner. I got the Red Mage because I main Red Mage, and also we're playing Final Fantasy XIV again. because of Eorzea Cafe. I got the red mage drink. You get a little thing of white mana and black mana to mix into the drink, and it comes with a rapier. It comes with a rapier in the drink. It's seriously like a long stabby rapier knife. It's so funny. I got the curry. It was delicious, and I felt really, really bad taking my first bites of it. Also, I ate the fat cat. He was also delicious. Bear got fish and chips. All of the menu items were themed after food that you can craft in Final Fantasy XIV, or cute creatures like the fat cat. Parsley. Bear got 0 coffee jelly. I got apple pie, and that was a lemon sherbet next to it. It was very yummy. Then all of the decorations were so cool. Very, very awesome. So glad we went. I got Moogle iced cocoa. It comes with a Moogle marshmallow on top. He was also delicious. This poster was signed by a bunch of staff. I thought that was really awesome. And this is the table that we got to sit at, by the way. We had one of the coolest seats right next to the Gridania stained glass. More pictures. These people got up to leave just as we were about to leave, so I got to take pictures in front of their table too. They had giant weapon replicas up on the walls. The Abroader Otter. And they also let me take a picture of this adorable Ishtola and Carbuncle calendar. Actually, I think the Ishtola is a blind box figure that they added in, but the Carbuncle calendar! And another super cool signed poster. I put my Gumi hat on Big Head so you guys could see the Gumi hat. Every time you order an item in one of the themed cafes, you get a blind box with a different coaster in it. These were the two that we got to choose for going in, and then these were the blind box ones that we got. They were really cool. BGM is off, by the way. No, it's not. You're crazy. And then our final day, we went to a nice grocery store, and I had nice prepackaged sushi, and it was yummy. And then we went back to the yakiniku restaurant that we had gone to earlier in the first week. We went back because it was the best bite that we had all trip. I don't know how to explain it besides just telling you it was amazing. The really nice cuts, they cook for you. If you order like a large platter of a more basic cut, you can grill it yourself. But the premium stuff, they tend to make sure it's cooked to perfection, and it was amazing. And I showed you guys the view from our hotel and the elevator ride down from the hotel at the very start. Wow.
We made it through all of that. Somehow. Now I can do hand cam. And blitz through showing you guys a bunch of stuff that we got. Okay, give me a second to... I'm gonna start with the plushes because I think you guys were the most excited about plushes. Straighten out my camera. There we go. Hello. It is I, Khiren Panda, wearing my super cute jacket that I got in Harajuku, by the way, that you can only see bits of, but it's super cute. And I'm also wearing my super cute matching pants, but we're not gonna show those. 30 minutes trying to get camera to focus. No, we got the new, like, what is it called? Bear knows what it's called. It's like a special projector one that's really good and has autofocus. Anyways, we got Almond Eye! Yay! Almond Eye! Woo! Document camera, yeah! We got Big Gooby! Big Gooby! Where can I set Big Gooby? To the side. This is also a good time to show you guys the Goomy hat from Poke Park. I wore it all day, even though I was dying in the sun. Bear brought me a blanket wrapped around all of the stuffed animals that we got, so let me grab that. Ugh. Herculean effort. Whoop. Since I showed you Big Gooby, I'll also show you Bear's Rhydon, who got healed, and a Glaceon headband keychain that fits it perfectly. Alright, I've got a giant blanket full of stuffed animals. I'll have to reorganize them later. Red Panda from the zoo! Ah! Somebody has already fallen out of the stuff. Oh, it's Japanese Gooby! It's the same one who was taking all the pictures in Poke Park, except I bought this one in Japan. He's Japanese Gooby. I also brought this guy with me. He has magnets in his paws and holds on really tight, and I wore him on the strap of my bag at Poke Park. Then we found another Goomy! Are you sensing a pattern yet? Are you sensing a pattern yet? Then Mudkip keychain! He's very cute. Haneda Airport Pikachu on a keychain. He came from the vending machine. It was really neat. Softest and squishiest ever Mimikyu face squishy keychain. What's that? Another Mimikyu keychain? This dangled off of my Mimikyu bag the whole time when I carried it around. Where's Pikachu? And Tokyo Skytree? We got all of the special Pikachus that we could. Sleepy Kirby. He is very marshmallow. Extremely soft, extremely squishy. We vacuum sealed some plushes. Most of them didn't really change much, but this guy is so soft, he like super scrunkled up in the vacuum bag. It was really funny. It was really funny. He's so soft though. SF High! Summoned by the Kerbo. Let's see. What's that you said? Another Goomy? The man, the myth, the legend. You've seen him in the photos. It's Big Head. Big Head the Mimikyu. And he comes with his own plush buddy. Oop. Let me fix that. There we go. He comes with his own plush buddy attached. Big Head has his own little big head. Now you guys really see why I need the daybed in the plush room for all these guys. Also from the airport vending machine. Pikachu! But laying down. Really cute. Pika! Pika pika spark, spark, spark. Pika pika spark, spark, spark. A red panda band. So you can attach it to like your purse or to your wrist. Much like I had a Goomy attached to my wrist at Poke Park, by the way. Can you tell where Goomy was attached to my wrist when I was at Poke Park and got a bad sunburn? Can you see where Goomy was hanging on my wrist? She really is a red panda, and this isn't healing. It was really bad. Mimikyu again! Oh my god, it's him. The goofy eel creature I love. He's a wiggler. And I got him winking on one side and smiling on the other. No! Come back! Tokyo Station Pikachu, no! Okay, hold on. Gotcha! Tokyo Station Pikachu! Look at him in his cute little uniform. It's dogs with jobs, except it's Pikachus with jobs. Poke Park Eevee. Extremely dapper, extremely cute. The only problem with the document camera is that I can't zoom out very much because it's physically at a certain height. Poke Park Pikachu! I made us go back and get this ferret. He's really cute. I love him very much. The Goomy who made my sunburn! He chilled on my wrist the whole time. You see he's got a little Velcro here. So, I'll put him in his place. And so I walked around with him on my wrist all day. And you can see where that got me. Softy Mimikyu! Spiel keychain! Tiny Tsum Tsum Potato Vegeta. Combo breaker. Not freaking Vegeta. Piccolo. I don't know why I said Vegeta. Tsum Tsum Piccolo. Look at him. Look at his angry little face. He's so silly. Is that all the plushes? Empties out blanket. Yes, it is. But there's so much more stuff. I told you guys about this earlier. Ayaya! Thank you so much for the resub. So this came out of a little gacha machine at one of the Pokemon centers. And there's a switch. Come on. It turns on a light on it. You see that? There were other glowing buddies in that one too, like Umbreon. I wish I'd gotten the Umbreon, but we didn't do more rolls. Other things. I got this Staff of Dreams, Key of Dreams from a Cardcaptor Sakura gacha. It's very cute. We finally succumbed to Mofu-san being really cute and missing our cats. We got a little Mofu-san freshly baked bread omamori. You see that? You see how cute this is? Got a red panda coin purse at the zoo. These are Mitsuya cider tablets. Because they call them tablets and show this glass, I thought that you would put them in water and like make cider, but they're actually just candy. They're still good. Still very good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. My haul of games. First off, I got the Game Boy Color Cardcaptor Sakura game. I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to physically play it, but it makes me happy to own. Then, I got all 3 Golden Sun games! Yay! Ogon no Taiyo. Followed by The Lost Age. And Dark Dawn! Yay! This makes me very happy. Let's see. Bear filled this with little goodies to show off. Stitch pen from the Disney store. Focus on Stitch. I know this is my fault for having a busy background. Is this not like the kindest red panda face that you have ever seen in your life? Look at those big eyes. That sweet face. The little keychain. This was a red panda stamp from the zoo. You can tell what it's supposed to be. We did a blind box for a little tin of candies at one of the Pokemon centers. And we got the best one. And what we didn't know until we were packing and noticed it is that the back side of this tin is also perfect. Is this not amazing? This is Fight Items Pokemon Run. Poor Ditto can't escape the hug. Yeah! Yeah, it's Uskman art. It's so cute. I showed you guys the video of getting this at the Nintendo store. It really feels like GameCube buttons. It's really awesome. I like it a lot. It's very tactilely satisfying. Ooh! We got the unique pressed coins at the Pokemon centers that had them that we went to. We have Snorlax upside down up there, the Rayquaza, and Tokyo Station Pikachu. Ooh, they're really shiny, so I'm trying to keep them facing specific directions. And a cute red panda keychain that came with an apple too. It's like they made this specifically for me. And all of this was delivered to me in Kirby Cafe plush cup. It opens. It's so cute. So cute. Him. Let's see what else. I have the figure itself set up on one of my shelves, but here's the box for an Uma figure that I got for Grand Cheval. Let's see. The Tokyo Station Pikachu's tag. My coasters from the Grand Blue Kitchen. At the Grand Blue Kitchen and Eorzea Cafe, they give you stamp cards and you can get prizes when you fill them up, so if you keep going back. There was one really, really cool mug at the Grand Cypher Kitchen, and it costs 250 points. So that's literally never going to happen. We would have bought it with money if we could have. That's how cool it was. Tag from my big head Mimikyu. He is very cute. Very Mimi cute. Oh, here's all of the coasters from Eorzea Cafe. All of them have the same back. And then we got a whole bunch of different official splash arts. I need to get a desk mat that's a little less busy for when I do hand cam things, because the Goomies want all of the focus. Heckin' 2P! Red Mage, because I am Red Mage. Bahamut. Urianger. My boy. Oh, right, where did that go? Here it is. When you are at Poke Park and you're about to go... Let me fix the camera. And you're about to go into the forest, they give you this handbook. It's a notebook about the Pokemon that you might encounter. And you'll see like this specific Eevee and this specific Paris, and there's field notes written in for everything, and like a map of Route 1. It's really cute. And everybody who goes in gets one. Nani ka takurande isou. looks like he's scheming something. The dumbest face. It's so funny. Yeah, Poke Park was awesome. Something else that was really fun was we bought a lot of hand towels slash washcloths. We were able to watch any horse racing. Not in person. We didn't meet that goal and didn't end up going as a result, but we were able to watch some of the Twinkle series on TV in the evenings, which is still super crazy to me because, again, I did some of the first English translations for bringing tourism up that were for Tokyo City Keiba and the Twinkle series. So it's so bizarre to me seeing that all again this many years in the future. Anyway, we bought so many hand towels, but you'll understand why when you see them all. I wish I could zoom this out more. Hold on. Try and stand this up as tall as I can. Okay, this is as good as that's gonna get. We've got Yahaha. We've got Upside Down, Hylian Crest. We've got penguins, and they're in love. You don't understand, guys. They're in love, so we had to buy them. Capsule Corp! Final Fantasy XIV with a Moogle and with Alpha. Kirby! Kirby. What's this? Why, it's lots of tiny Totodiles. Thanks for asking. Star Wars. Oh, it's the Millennium Falcon. It's the guys. It's the. It's the Millennium Falcon. Hey, look, the Millennium Falcon. This one's from Poke Park. It's all of the Eevees that are on the carousel. Happy May 4th. What a lovely coincidence. And we got this one at the zoo. Is this not the most beautiful towel you have ever seen in your life? It is so cute. So we bought a lot of hand towels. We bought a lot of hand towels. Let's see, what else do I have in reaching range? This is a Cardcaptor Sakura keychain of one of the teddy bears. The Sakura bear. Very cute. Ooh, this is shiny. Hold on, let me open it. I think this is the coasters that we got at the Grand Cypher Cafe. Oh, it's cards. Grand Cypher was cards, that's right. We only got one dupe, and it was the first two that we opened of Anthuria. The rest were not dupes, which is very, very nice. Bark, 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 bark! I was super excited that we got Ilsa. Now we're back at the beginning. You get to pull one for each product that you order. So on top of the free drinks, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We ordered 7 items. Gotta go back and get more. Here's one last thing I can show. At the zoo, at Ueno Zoo, near the entrance, they have little pamphlets for the red pandas. It's like a bingo sheet on the red pandas. The tail, eating bamboo leaves, the bottom of their pawsies. Like, it's all cute little red panda tidbits. It's really cute. One day I'll complete a full deck of the cards with all my visits to the cafe. Oh, that'd be so cool. I really wish I could. I don't think you were here for it. I said, I didn't know you could take the placemat with you and also like get it laminated. I did it for the Eorzea Cafe because they told us after, or they told us when we got there, but I didn't know for the Grand Blue one, and I'm so upset about that. Ugh. It's so frustrating, it's so sad. Do we have anything else in grabbing range? We have a lot of like gifts and stuff for people, so I'm gonna keep some of those secret. So that's most of what I can show. I'm just making space for me to slide my mouse around and actually click things. Sorry. Scooshes everything back on camera. Prominently scooches really cute tin back on camera. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's our Japan trip, guys. Subliminal Golden Sun propaganda? It's not even subliminal, it's just Golden Sun propaganda. It's propaganda the whole way down. Top to bottom, it's all Golden Sun propaganda. Because everyone needs to take a propaganda at those games, huh? Huh? That's right. That's right. Yep. Alright. I am gonna wrap up here. We're at about time. I'm so glad to be back. I'm so glad to be back. Back with the apple cores, back in the bamboo grove, back with the cats. I will be streaming again tomorrow. We're gonna start with 1 hour of Arknight's Endfield as a sponsored stream, and then I'm going to indulge my relapse into Final Fantasy XIV. We're gonna be going through Dawn Trail. I've only done a little bit of it, but we're trying to catch up before the next expansion comes out. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be DPSQ Simulator. That's fun, right? Right? We love DPSQ Simulator? Right? Right. So I need to find us a raid target. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow. I also have streams on Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Sunday we will be doing Maid Day, Maid Karaoke, which it's been a really long time since my last karaoke stream, so I think it will be really, really fun. Really, really fun. Time to find someone with tank or healer privilege. That's what Bear's for.
Bear the tank main, the paladin main. Let's see. I'm not gonna think about it too hard. We're just gonna go raid Mr. Check These. He is playing Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga for May the 4th, Star Wars Day. So we're gonna head on over there with him. Raid message, as always, is Applecore is reporting for duty. I hope you guys enjoy your time with Mr. These. Have a good time there. I hope you had a good time with the stream today. I sure did. And I'm gonna get some food in my tum and get myself ready for stream again tomorrow. Thank you for all of the resubs. Thank you for those of you that have followed. Thank you for those of you that were watching on the YouTube stream. I really appreciate that very much, whether you are a lurker, an exclusive YouTube watcher, or new to the channel in general. We are getting really close to monetization on YouTube through watch hours, and everybody lurking those streams is super helpful. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see you all tomorrow. Panda out. Go! I didn't start the raid. Have a good one. Panda out. Go!